For example, in the mid-20th century, a scholar named Maurice Nicoll professed that there are three centers of intelligence: thinking, feeling, and doing. When Nicoll's work is studied through the lens of the Enneagram, we learn that for each of the 9 personality types, one of these centers is dominant, one supports the dominant, and one is repressed. It is from that wisdom that Sean explores the 3 Enneagram stances and the value they offer to those of us who long to communicate successfully. It is my belief that good communication includes at least these 3 elements: a relatable story, vulnerability, and hope. I've known since our meeting on the party bus that Sean is a good storyteller, and he used that gift in the writing of this book as a way of letting you know that he sees you. He knows how you engage with the world, and he offers a more complete way forward, should you choose to receive it. He is vulnerable as he shares both the struggles and the successes that are the story of his journey, a commendable choice for an Enneagram 3. And he offers hope by including a chapter that models speaking to all of the 9 numbers in each of the 3 stances. It has been 25 years since I first learned that. Along with Enneagram 1s and 6s, I am in the dependent stance and therefore thinking repressed. I must admit I was shocked by that news, but I have adjusted to its accuracy over the years. When I read Sean's story about his first year of preaching, I found comfort in discovering that he truly does understand my way of seeing the world. He writes, "I failed to realize I was layering on too much information, either by the words I used or the actions I championed for them to accomplish. I was making a twofold mistake. First, they couldn't do what they didn't understand, and second, I made them feel stupid. What they needed to hear was how much they mattered. They needed me to appreciate the work they were already doing. Some were doing so much there wasn't much else they could possibly add. The church needed me to help them think strategically, not merely high-mindedly. I could help their thinking by only communicating the most crucial information and not every bit of information I had." Sean continued by adding, "Many of us will need to embrace the fact that our job is not to look and sound smart, but to help our hearers think well." He does a really good job of offering the same teaching pattern throughout the book. He shares a story for each personality type, and then teaches a model for how to speak to each number in the way they can both hear and receive the message. We are bombarded every day with talkers and teachers, sound bites and advertisements competing for our attention, leaving us little room for receiving and processing all the noise. But when someone speaks to us in ways that are respectful of our struggle to somehow learn to balance the 3 centers of intelligence while using each for its intended purpose, everything changes. Speaking by the Numbers is the book you need to learn to make the most of any opportunity you are given to share your thoughts, ideas, knowledge, wisdom, desires, hopes, and dreams. I hope you will listen to this fully and then return to it time and again, knowing that you will learn something new every time. Because the truth is, it doesn't really matter what any of us have to say if other people can't hear us and then apply it to their own lives in some meaningful way. Introduction. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Rumi. You ought to be a speaker. These words from a youth leader changed the shape of my world. When was your life changed by something someone said?